Just wanted to point out you were meant to submit 3 images of your set with your character in it. That's with thoughtful camera compositions. Um, and so we didn't get that. So you might want to do that still. Pose the character and a few different things and do some nice looking camera shots. I think this is getting reasonably fleshed out. I was starting to think like to make your life a little easier, you'll want to just kind of maybe just crowd everything to one side and keep all the stuff over here or vice versa over there, but just crowd everything in a corner and then just keep the camera on that one area, and then everything will look more fleshed out and finished. I'm a little confused thinking about it that you would have a um, you don't put a fire pit in the middle of a room unless there's some kind of chimney there generally, or if it's open air. So maybe that can move against the wall and we'll have some kind of chimney thing over it. It just seems a little odd to me. The floor texture is all stretched out. How are we doing that? I'm just going to delete history, Alt Shift D. Look at the color. Oh, it looks like it's a. You've projection mapped this on here, which let's fit to bounding box and just select this. It's not in the. We need to rotate it. I guess around the x-axis, and then so that's starting to look like something that probably you need to scale it oops, down some so that oh yeah something more like that I think is more believable. And do a similar thing for these walls. I mean, you don't need to use a projection if it's just a flat wall. I mean, it's oh, use the same projection on multiple walls. Well, you'll have to assign a different material to the different walls because if I get it right for one, it's going to be wrong for the other, etc. So I'm just scaling it down more, just to get it the right size for the character. So yeah, do just a separate material on the separate walls. So yeah, get those fixed, and then you've got to texture the other stuff too. But again, it's looking really sparse now. But I think if you just crowd everything in one corner, then it'll look really nicely fleshed out. And maybe there's sort of a chimney hole thing that's out of shot, and you don't have to worry about that. But either way, and I think making the ground a little more even, maybe I don't know, maybe there's some like mats that are put on the ground, some kind of straw mats or something like that. And maybe some like well-worn path somewhere in there would really help. So you might want to paint some of that kind of stuff in.